Hi, my name is Faith, and today I want to show you how you can download, export, and share tables from the 2020 Decennial Census Supplemental Demographic and Housing Characteristics file, or SDHC. Supplementing the data available in the Demographic and Housing Characteristics, or DHC product, the SDHC tables reflect especially complex relationships between the characteristics about households and the people living in them. The SDHC data is available for the nation and states and combines characteristics about households and people, including the total population and households, average household size by age and tenure, average family size, household and family type for people under 18 years old, and total population and households by tenure. Let's go ahead over to data.census.gov and take a look. My goal is to find the number of people who are living in housing units that are either owned or rented in Puerto Rico. I'd also like to get this information by the race or ethnicity of the householder. To find this data, let's start by clicking on the Advanced Search button found beneath the search bar on the landing page. I always like to select the geography first, so from the left side of the screen, under Geographies, click on State and check the box for Puerto Rico. Next, we want to add the filter for the 2020 SDHC to make sure that we can only see data from that. To do this, navigate down to Surveys, click on the Decennial Census, and check the box next to the Supplemental Demographic and Housing Characteristics file. The last thing to do is to add a topic filter to help narrow down the tables that we receive. Under Topics, click on Housing and then check the box next to Housing. Once you have made these selections, click on the Search button in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. To view the full list of tables that are available, click on the Tables tab above the list and then change the number viewed from 10 to 50. The first couple of tables in the list aren't quite what we are looking for, so we can skip over these. However, it looks like the PH7 series of tables may provide what we need. The first table in the PH7 series provides the total population of people living in homes that are either owned with a mortgage or owned free and clear, and the total population of people who lived in rented homes. Then, each subsequent table in the series provides the exact same breakdowns except they are based on the householder's race or ethnicity. From the top of table PH7, we can confirm that we are using the 2020 Supplemental Demographic and Housing Characteristics file, and the universe of this table is the population or the number of people in occupied housing units. The table includes 3 columns of data, one with the estimated count, and the other 2 with their respective low and high % credible intervals. You can find out more about the estimated counts and the low and high 90% credible intervals in the technical documentation provided in the link below. So now that we've found the tables that we need, how can we get them into Excel? There are actually a few different options available. The first option is to export the table. Let's use the table PH7 as an example. You can either export to Excel or export to a CSV format. I'm going to click on the Excel button so you can take a look. Once it opens, you'll see that there are 2 different worksheets. The first, labeled Information, provides information on the dataset, the filters used, and the notes about the table. The second, labeled Data, provide the actual table of data. You can see that it's set up the same way that it was on the screen and is very easy to read. This is your best option for the times when you need a presentation-ready format. The other option is to download the table to a zip file. Once you click on the zip button, a prompt will appear telling you to download a CSV version. When you click on that, a zip file is created that you can open. With this, you will receive 3 files for each table that you've downloaded. One called Column Metadata, one called Table Notes, and one called Data. Click on this last one to view the actual data from the table. When you open it, you can see right away that it looks quite different from the exported version of the table. This is because the table is downloaded in a flat machine-readable file. One of the benefits of using the downloaded version, though, is that you'll get a GeoID, which is the unique identifier for each geography. Keep in mind, too, that there is another way to download tables, and this way allows you to quickly download multiple tables at once. Let's say that we want to download tables PH7 and PH7A through PH7C. To do this, click on the Download Table Data button found in the list. Then check the boxes next to each table that you want. Then click on the Download button and then the Download Zip button. You'll receive one large zip file that contains all the files that I mentioned earlier. There are other ways to save or share a table that don't involve Excel. One of these ways is to use the Share button. If you click on that, you are presented with the option to share the table to different social media platforms or send it to someone else via email. You can also copy the link directly to save or share with someone else. I hope this tutorial has helped in learning how to export, download, and share the tables you find from the 2020 Supplemental Demographic and Housing Characteristics file. For more guidance on using data.census.gov, please visit our resources page at the link provided below. Thank you.